Welcome. Check. Mic check. It's good.
Get your food, snacks, drinks. We'll start in 6 minutes. Mitul, Mitul, can you hear me? Mitul? Okay. Sai, I might have to turn a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey Vinay, can you hear me? और चाहिए? Okay. राजेश, थोड़ा ऊंचा बोल. No, no, no. You have to speak a little louder. You will go crazy. Move it backwards. Oj, can you hear me now? All good? All good? Okay, Royal Challengers.
నేను నెమ్మదిగా మాట్లాడు. Yeah, I'll let Sunit. Sunit, Brandon is here, so you can call Brandon. Brandon is here. Call Bimal. Call Bimal. Good question. Speak whenever you want. Not now. So we are starting. press and hold right click, rotate on the taskbar. Good evening, everyone. Ashit, you can sit. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. Please be seated. We have a lot of chairs here for the owners, team owners. Prabhu, good? Prabhu, is it good? Yeah, okay. Okay, good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank all the team owners. We have 6 teams. I'll start with Nashville Star Riders, Mount Juliet Mavericks, Spring Hill Spartans, Brentwood Bills, and the defending champions, Franklin Royal Challengers, and the Columbia Mad Mules. So we have 6 teams. All the owners are here. And I would like to thank all the owners. Without them, TNPL does not exist. So I really appreciate all their support for the cricket in Nashville area. So they are here from the beginning, from last year. This is second year of TNPL 2025. So, and I would like to thank our title sponsor, Mill Creek Brewery. We are here. They are our inaugural title sponsors as well. And I would like to special thank the Mill Creek owners, Drupal Patel and his brother. So unfortunately, Drupal Patel is not here, but I would like to thank Mill Creek. And they are supporting us from last 2 years. And one more thing, they are giving this opportunity to host the auction here, and special thanks for that too. And they have nice beers and nice appetizers, food. You can grab your food, drinks here, and you can order that here. And then I would like to thank our gold sponsor, Amrut. I see Venu here. Thank you, Amrut. They are our gold sponsors, and they are starting a new business in Franklin. Amrut, it's all about sports bar, sports drinks with delicious Indian food, and they are coming new to Franklin. And once they open, we hope a lot of Indians will be there. Lot of cricket, lot of NFL, lot of drinks, lot of chatting about all this Desi drama. So I wish good luck for them, and thank you again for Amrut for sponsoring us. And next, I would like to thank our bronze sponsors, Aita Technologies. Mr. Saiko is here, and they are IT-based implementation company. And if anyone is looking for a job, IT job, they are the one. So thank you for bronze sponsorship, Aita Technologies. And next, I would like to thank our bronze sponsor, Mona LLC. So Tarun Mandwa is here. So Mona, any financial needs, you can go and reach them. And finally, I would like to thank the other bronze sponsor, Infotechar. That is also IT consulting company. If you need anything, just reach out to them. And I would like to specially thank our event sponsors, Mr. Dreamscape Events. Thank you. Without you, this does not look beautiful, and you did a great job on this. And then I would like to talk about few things. When it comes to TNPL, it's all about natural turf games. So I know in US, there are very less natural turf grounds, and players in US, they travel, they fly a lot to play on the natural turf. And from TC and TNPL perspective, we are giving back to the national cricketing community, and we are providing that opportunity to play on the natural turf without any fee. So we are trying our best to give better cricket, better grounds and everything. And I would like to see more competitive cricket this year again in TNPL 2025. And next, I would like to announce that total 175 players are registered for this auction. And out of this, 102 players will be selected to 6 dynamic franchise teams. And all the 6 teams retained 4 players based on the retaining rules. So that means 24 players out of the 102 already selected to 6 different teams. So we're gonna auction for the remaining 78 spots left from that 151 players who registered for this. Once again, I want to thank you, all the owners, all the sponsors. Without them, we cannot continue this. And I would like to give it to our auctioneer, Abhijit Bapat. He is our auctioneer today. And I would like to introduce Vijay Kumar Shekhar. He is our guy who is going to project all these things. He's going to pick the random players for the auction. Okay, thank you. He's our technical guy. Okay, with that, I'm going to hand over to Mr. Abhijit Bapat. Bapat ji.
All right, Rajesh, thank you for the warm welcome. Hi guys, my name is Abhijit. I'll be your auctioneer for today. Doing this for the first time. Thank you for the response. I take cash, credit cards. I'm just kidding. All right. Okay. First of all, thank you for turning up all here. Thank you for your time and of course energy. So let me ask you, how's the Josh? Awesome. Let's do it one more time. How's the Josh? Great. Wonderful. So welcome everyone. Whoever has not got any drinks, please go ahead, order that. It's going to be a good evening with snacks and drinks. So enjoy your time. With that, we are going to start with our first player, Vijay. Sunit, we are going to start with what category? B? What category are we starting with? B. Awesome. So we got our first player here, Bharat Vedere, right-handed batsman, right-handed pace bowler. Who's going? I see a lot of thinking already happening with the teams, within the teams. Bharat, right-handed batsman, right-handed pace bowler. Anyone? Okay, let's take another look at it. All right, 6 teams not going ahead. Okay, Bharat is going unsold. Ready for the next player, guys? All right, Bharadwaj Samala, right-handed batsman, right-handed pace bowler. Bharadwaj Samala. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, if you are not sure about the base price and other details, we are starting with $30,000 as the base price for all the players that are in the auction. Bharadwaj Samala going once, twice. All right, Mavericks are interested in Bharadwaj. Any other takers? Going ahead with $30,000. Going once, twice. Okay, I'm looking at Bills with 35,000. Brentwood Bills has shown interest. Challenging, anyone challenging Bills? Okay, Mavericks raising it to $40,000 for Bharadwaj. Good, it's heating up. 40,000 for Bharadwaj with Mavericks. Going once, twice. All right, are we ready to sell our first player? Bharadwaj Samala going to Mavericks. Player sold. All right, let Vijay handle his technical side. Meanwhile, all the audience, can you hear me okay? Okay. Just to reintroduce all the owners, I'm starting from all the way back. We have Brentwood Bills. Right in the center, we have Spring Hill Spartans. Right behind them, we have Mavericks. We have Royal Challengers. To the left, Columbia Mules. And then we have Nashville Star Riders. Okay, ready for the next player. Hemant Ando, right-handed batsman. Okay, Nashville Star Riders have shown immediate interest, 30,000 for Hemant. Mules with 35,000. Right-handed pace bowler, great energy. I can definitely vouch for this player. Played with him, all right. Royal Challengers going with 40, 45 for Star Riders. 50, 55 for Mules. 60 for Star Riders. 65, 70 for Mules. After 80,000, we are going to go into the increment of 10,000 each. So 80 for Star Riders, 90 Mules. Awesome. 90 Mules. Anyone challenging that? For Hemant Andol. Going once. 100,000 for Mavericks. 100,000 for Mavericks. Hemant turning it on. 100 going once. Going twice. Anyone showing more interest for Hemant? 100,000. All right, ready to close. Sold to Mavericks, second player in a row, 100,000. Hemant Andol. Ready for next player, guys? Jai Ketan Parmar, right-handed batsman. Right-handed wrist spinner. Going with Mules for 30. Wrist spinner, 35 for Challengers. 40 for Mule. 45 for Challengers. 50 for Mules. 55 for Challengers. 60. 60 for Mule. This is good. 65 for Star Riders. 70 for Mules. Awesome. 70, 75 for Nashville Star Riders. Everyone is debating. 80, 80 there for Mavericks. Mavericks with the wrist spinner, 80,000. 80,000, anyone challenging that? For Jai Ketan Parmar, 80,000 going once. 80,000 going twice. All right, 90,000 there. 90,000 for Spartans. 90,000 for Spartans. 100,000 there for Mavericks. Lot of interest here in wrist spinner and right-handed batsman. 100,000 once again for Mavericks. Going once. 100,000 twice. Any interest? All right. It's going to be a hat trick for Mavericks. Player sold, 100,000. Jai Ketan Parmar. All right. Getting ready for our fourth player. Manas Mittal. Young chap, right-handed batsman. Right arm orthodox bowler. Boys, cheer for your friend, Manas Mittal. Anyone showing interest for Manas? All right, Nashville Star Riders with 30,000. Manas Mittal with Star Riders. Manas Mittal with Star Riders, 30,000 going once. Any more takers going twice? All right, Manas Mittal sold to Star Riders, their first player on the block. Hey, Madan, can I request you something? Can you just write down how many players we have gone through? I think we went through 6 because we need to switch category after 10 players. So I'm just requesting. Dikh jayega udhar? Okay. All right. Next player, Navidullah Durrani, right-handed batsman, left arm pace bowler for 30,000 starting price. Navidullah Durrani. Any takers, guys? All right, with mules, 30,000. 30,000 Columbia mules betting on Navidullah Durrani. Left arm pace bowler. Any more takers? Going once. Going twice. Navidullah Durrani. I see 35,000 with Mavericks. 35,000 Mavericks. Going once. 40,000 with mules. 40,000. 40,000 with mules. Navidullah. Going once. Twice. 45,000. 45,000 with Mavericks. Going once. Going twice. 45,000. Any takers? 45,000. Sold to Mavericks. Navinullah Durrani, 45,000. Next player up is Akshay Shinde. Akshay Shinde, all-rounder. He can bat, bowl. Starting with 30,000, Akshay Shinde. Any takers? Okay, Star Riders with 30,000. Akshay Shinde, 35,000 with mules. 35,000. 40,000 Star Riders. 45,000 mules. Once. Twice. I'm ready to sell Akshay Shinde to mules, 45,000. Awesome. They have opened their account. All right. Balaji GN, right-handed batsman, right arm pace bowler, 30,000. Any takers? Balaji GN. Any takers? Going once, twice. Okay. Balaji going. Oh, we just got bills starting 30,000. Right at the last moment, Balaji with bills, 30,000. Any more takers? Going once, going twice. All right, Balaji GN with Brentwood bills, sold. Bills have opened their account. Next player up, Yug Patel. Yug Patel, batsman, opening batsman, starting with 30,000 for Yug. Any takers? Any takers for Yug, guys? Strike batsman for SCA, starting 30,000 with Star Riders. Yug with Star Riders for 30,000. Any more takers? Going once. Going twice. Spartan showing interest with 35,000. 35,000 for Yug, Spartans. 40,000 Nashville Star Riders. 40,000 for Yug with Star Riders. Going once. 45,000 with Spartans. 45,000 Spartans for Yug Patel. 50,000 Star Riders. 50,000, 55,000 with Spartans. Yug Patel, Spartans, 55,000. Any more takers? Going once. 60,000 for Star Riders. 60,000. Going once. 60,000. Going twice. 65,000 with Spartans. Yug Patel, 65,000. 65,000. Once. 70,000. Yug turning it on in the middle overs. 70,000. 70,000 for Yug. Going once. 70,000. It's with Spartans, right? Star Riders. I was just checking. Star Riders, 70,000. All right, going once, going twice. Yug Patel sold to Star Riders for 70,000. All right. I think after this player, we are going to switch categories. Two more, sorry. Prithvi Raju Yanda. Right-handed batsman, left-arm pace bowler. Prithvi. 30,000 for Prithvi. 30,000 for Prithvi. All right, Royal Challengers. Royal Challengers have turned it on for Prithvi, 30,000. Going once. Prithvi going twice. Nashville Star Riders with 35,000. Star Riders turning it on for Prithvi, 35. 35 for Prithvi, Star Riders. Going once. 40,000. Royal Challengers with 40,000. 40,000 Royal Challengers. Once. Twice. 40,000. Any more takers? Sold. 2 Royal Challengers, 40,000. All right, next player up. Okay, it's turning it on. Santosh Kumar Silla. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Santosh Silla. Any takers for 30,000? Santosh Silla, guys. Okay, they are still thinking about him. Santosh. Santosh Silla going once. Okay, Star Riders have opened it up for Santosh, 30,000 base price. Going once. Ooh. Going twice. Santosh, anyone? Okay, Mavericks, 35,000 for Santosh. Mavericks, 35,000 Mavericks. Any more takers? 35,000. Santosh Silla, 40,000 Star Riders. 40,000 Star Riders for Santosh. 40. Any more takers? 40,000 for Santosh. Going once. Going twice. Any more takers? 40,000 for Santosh. I'm ready to sell to Star Riders. Sold. Santosh Silla, 40,000. All right. While Vijay is changing the categories, I would like to once again thank you, our title sponsors, Mill Creek Brewery, for supporting this cause event second year in a row. They have been our great supporter. I would also like to thank gold sponsors Amrut, our brand sponsors Aita Technologies, our brass sponsors Munna LLC and Infotech.org. Thank you guys, much appreciated. Okay, Vijay, are we ready? All right, Srini Venkatesan, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Srini, 30,000 base price for Srini. Srini Venkatesan, guys. Mules going with base price, 30,000. Anyone challenging mules? Mavericks, 35. Spartans, 40. Srini, 45 with mules. 45 mules. 50 with Mavericks. Srini for 50,000. 55,000 with mules. 55 for Srini with mules. 60 with Mavericks there. 60 for Srini. 65 here for mules. 65, 70, 75 with mules. 75, 80 with Mavericks. 90 with mules. 90 with mules for Srini. 90 going once. 100,000 for Mavericks. 110 for mules. 110. I think by far the costliest player, 110, going once with mules. Going twice, 110 for Srini. 110, I'm ready to sell Srini to mules for 110. Player sold. Congrats, Srini. He's my best buddy at office. All right, Hassan Miran. Right-handed batsman. All right, challengers have already started the bid. 30K, 30,000 for Hassan. For 35,000 for Star Riders. 40 challengers. 40K for Hassan with challengers. 40. 45 for Bills. 45 for Bills. 50 for challengers. 50. 55 for Bills. 55 for Bills. Brentwood Bills. For Hassan, 55. 55. Going once. 60 here with Star Riders. 60. 60 for Hassan. 60. Going once. Going twice. 65. 70 with challengers. 70. 70. $70,000 for Hassan with challengers. 75 here with Star Riders. 75 with Star Riders. 75 with Star Riders going once. Any takers? 80 there with challengers. 80. Hassan for $80,000. Going once with challengers. Going twice. 90 here. 90 here with Star Riders. 90 going once. 90. 90 for Hassan. Going twice. 100,000 with challengers. 100,000 with challengers. Hassan, 100,000 going once. Going twice. 110 here with Star Riders. 110. Hassan turning it on. 110 with Star Riders. 110. Any more takers? 110. Going once. 120 there. 120 with Star Riders. 120. Hassan challenging Srini here. 120. Going once. Going twice. 130 with Star Riders. 130 with Star Riders for Hassan. Going once. Going twice. 140 for Hassan. 150 for Hassan with Star Riders. 150. Hassan hitting sixes here. 150 with Star Riders. 160 with challengers. 160. Going once. 160. Hassan for 160. Going twice. Any more takers before I close this? Star Riders, you are the only two parties. 160. 160. Hassan sold to challengers for 160. 160,000 costless player till now. Hassan turning it on. Okay. Next up, our own Vinay Anand Tanwara. Starting price 30,000. Right? It says right-handed batsman. Vinay? I know. I'm sure he updated the profile. Vinay, if you're confused, I can help you. Okay, it's his left-handed batsman, left arm wrist spinner. For Vinay, 30,000. Starting 30,000 with mules. 30,000 with mules for Vinay. 35 with Mavericks. 35 with Mavericks for Vinay. 35, Vinay. Challengers with 40, 45 with mules. 50, 55 with Mavericks. 60 with mules. 60, 65 with Mavericks. 70 with mules. 70, Vinay turning it on. 75 with challengers. 80 with Mavericks. 90 with mules. 100,000. 110 with mules. 120, 130 with Star Riders. 140 with mules. 140 with mules, going once. 150 with star riders. 160 with mules. 160 for Vinay with mules, going once. 160, 170, 180. 180 with Mavericks. 190 with mules. 190 with mules. 200, 220, 240 with mules. 240. Vinay, you can stand up and start clapping. 240 with mules. 240 with mules. 260 with Mavericks. 280. 280 with mules. 280 for Vinay going once. 300. 300 with Mavericks. 320 with mules. Ready to spend on this guy. 320 going once. 320 with mules going twice. Giving last chance to Mavericks. 340. 340 with Mavericks. 360. 360 with mules. Going once. 360 going twice. Sold to mules for 360. Vinay, congratulations. Okay. Vinay is throwing party afterwards here. I can vouch for that. 360. All right. Colin. Next player, Colin Canonier. Right-handed batsman. 30,000 starting with star riders. 30,000 with star riders. Colin. 30,000 with star riders. Wide arm pace bowlers. 35 with bills. 35 bills for Colin. 35 bills. 40 star riders. 40 star riders. 45 bills for Colin. 45 bills. 50 star riders. 50 star riders. 55 bills. 60 star riders. 65 bills. 70 star riders. 75 challengers. 80 star riders. 80 for Colin with star riders. 100,000. 120 with star riders. 120 for Colin with star riders. 120 for Colin, right-handed batsman. 120 going once with star riders. 120 going twice with star riders. 120. I'm ready to sell Colin to star riders for 120. Player sold. Thank you, guys. Okay, next up, Amit Singh. All-rounder. Definitely vouch for his right-arm pace bowling. Right-handed batsman, pinch hitter. Amit Singh starting with 30,000. Amit Singh. 30,000 for Amit Singh. 30. Bills with 30,000. Bills starting, opening it for Amit. 30,000. Bills. Amit going once to bills. 30,000. 35,000 with star riders. 40,000 with bills. 45,000 for star riders. 50. 55 with star riders. 55 with star riders. Amit 55. 60. 65 with star riders. 65 with star riders for Amit. 65,000. 70,000 with bills. 75,000 with star riders. Amit with 75K for star riders. 75 going once. 80 with bills. 100,000 with star riders. 100,000 with star riders for Amit Singh. Yeah, after 80 it's 20,000 increment. All right, thanks for keeping me straight. 100,000 for star riders. 100,000. Sorry. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry. 90,000. 90,000 for star riders. 90. 90,000 going once with star riders. Going twice. Any more takers? All right. Amit Singh sold to Star Riders for 90. Thank you, guys. All right, next player coming up. Okay. Once again, I would like to thank our sponsors and all the crowd here who has turned up. Also, all our viewers on YouTube. Thank you for your support. We are just going through technology updates so we can have our players properly listed. The way we are going ahead with is we started with B. We have gone through C. I think we are now going to take a look at A. So hang in there, guys. It's going to be, we also did A. Now we are recycling. All right. Next player up, Rajendra Reddy Aduma. Right-handed batsman, right arm wrist spinner. 30,000 base price. Rajendra Aduma, 30,000. Any takers? 30,000 for Rajendra. Rajendra Aduma, 30,000. 35, 40 for Star Riders. Rajendra, 40. Rajendra, 40. 45 for Spartans. Rajendra, 45. Rajendra Aduma, 45,000. Going once. 45 for Rajendra Aduma with Spartans. 45. Going twice for Rajendra. I'm ready to sell Rajendra Aduma to Spartans for 45,000. Player sold. Thank you, guys. Okay. Rajesh Ramisetti, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler from QCC, original team. Rajesh Ramisetti, 30,000 for Rajesh. Rajesh Ramisetti, 30,000. 30,000 for Rajesh Ramisetti. Going once. With mules for 30. 30 for mules. Rajendra Ramisetti, 30,000 base price with mules. Going once. Any more takers? Going twice. Rajesh Ramisetti going to mules. Sold with 30,000 base price. Let's move on. Shubham Chakraborty. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Shubham Chakraborty, 30,000 starting base price. Any takers for Shubham Chakraborty? All right. Mules, 30, 35 with Spartans, Mavericks. 40 once again with mules. 40 mules. Shubham Chakraborty, 40,000 with mules. Going once. 40,000. Going twice. With Spartans, 45. 50. 50 with mules. 50 with mules for Shubham. 50. 50 going once. Shubham going to mules. Twice. All right. Shubham Chakravarti sold to mules for 50,000. Next up, Sai Krishna Pawala. SK Pawala. Sai Krishna, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. 30,000 base price. Sai Krishna Pawala. SK. SK for 30,000. Anyone? Sai Krishna. Going once. Going twice. Sai Krishna Pawala. Any takers? All right. Looks like we are ready to move on. SK going unsold. Next player, please. Subaraju Koneti. Suba. Right-handed batsman. Star Riders starting with base price of 30. 30 for Suba. Subaraju. 35. 40 for challengers. 45 with Bills. Bills with 45 for Suba. 50 for challengers. 55 for mules. 55. 60. 65 with Bills. 70 with challengers. 70. Subaraju $70,000. 70 with challengers. 70. 70 for Subaraju. Going once. Subaraju. Going twice. With challengers. Subaraju All right. Player sold. Subaraju for 70 with challengers. All right. Ready for next player. Arul. Arul A. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Arul, 30,000 base price. Arul A. 3-0. Arul A. Going once. Any takers for Arul? Going twice for Arul. Okay, we are ready to move on. Arul going unsold. All right. Next player is Anand Srinivasan, right-handed batsman, right-arm orthodox bowler. Anand Srinivasan from original team LCC, 30,000 base price. Any takers for Anand? Mules 30k, starting with 30k for Anand. Bills with 35, 35 bills, 40 mules, 40, 40 mules, 45 bills, 50, 50 mules, 50, 50 with mules, 55 bills, 55, 60, 60 mules for Anand, 60, 65 bills, 70, 70 mules, 70, 75 bills, 80, 80 mules with $80,000 for Anand. Going once, 80. Mavericks coming in with 90,000, 90,000, 100,000, 100,000 mules, 100, 100,000, 110 for Mavericks, 120, 110, 20, 130 with Mavericks. Mavericks with 130 for Anand, 130, 130 Mavericks going once, 140 mules, 150 Mavericks, 150, 150,000 with Mavericks. Anand going once, 160 mules, 160, 170 with Mavericks, 170, 180 there with mules, 190 for Mavericks, 190, 190, Anand going once, 190 for Anand going twice. All right. I am ready to sell Anand to Mavericks for 190. Player sold. Krishna. Krishna Sistala. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Challengers opening with 30,000. Krishna. 30,000 for Krishna. 35,000 with Star Riders. 40 challengers. 40 challengers. 40 for Krishna. Krishna Sistala. 40,000. 45,000 with Star Riders. 45. 45 with Star Riders. 45. 45 with Star Riders going once. 50. 50 with challengers. 50 with challengers. 50. 50,000 for Krishna going once. Going twice. Krishna 50,000. Huh? Challengers. Yeah, 50,000. 50,000 with challengers for Krishna. Going once, going twice. Krishna sold to challengers for 50. 50k. Next player up. Digvijay Wangala. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Digvijay. Digvijay Wangala, 30,000. Starting price. Digvijay. 30,000. 30. Going once. Going twice for Digvijay. Okay, we are ready to move on. Digvijay going unsold. Next player. Sharad Vedere. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler, 30,000 base price. Sharad Vedere. Challengers opening with 30,000. Bills with 35. Mavericks with 40. 40. Mavericks. 45, 50. 50 with challengers. 50 with challengers. 50 for Sharad. 50 with challengers. 55 with Mavericks. Mavericks 55 for Sharad. 55 Mavericks, 60 Bills. Bills 60. 65 Mavericks. 65 Mavericks. For Sharad 65 going once. Mules 70. 75 Bills, 80 Mavericks. Back to Mavericks with 80. 80 Mavericks, 90 Mules. Mules with 90. 100,000 for Sharath with Mavericks. Mavericks 100, 110 with Mules. 110, 120 with Mavericks. 130 with Mules. 130 with Mules. 130 for Sharath. 140 Mavericks. 150. 150 with Mavericks. Going once. 160, 170. 170. 180 with Mavericks. 190 with Mules. Mules Mavericks. 190 with Mules. Going once. 190. Going twice. 190. Ready to sell it to Mules for 200,000 there. 200,000 with Mavericks. 220. 220 with Mules. 220 going once. 220 going twice. With Mules, Sharath going for 220. Player sold. 220 with Mules. Congrats Mules. Ritwich Domse. Ritwich Domse. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Ritwich. Base price 30,000 for Ritwich. RD. Ritwich Domse. आपला मराठी माणूस ऋत्विज डोमसे. Going once, going twice with Ritwich, 30,000. Okay, we are ready to move on. Ritwich going unsold. Oh, okay. You are Mavericks. Mavericks. I think you have 955 left. Yeah. Are you not able to see it? Oh, okay. 955, I guess. I don't know. You have 9 players. They haven't logged in. Okay. Fakhruddin Lodi. Right arm orthodox bowler, right-handed batsman. Fakhruddin for 30,000. Mules with 30,000 opening the bid. 30. Fakhruddin Lodi 30,000. 35 with bills. 35 bills. 40 mules. 45 bills. 50. 50 with mules. 55 with bills. 60. 65 with bills. Nashville Star Riders coming with 75. 75. 80. 80 with mules. 80. 80 for Fakhruddin going once. 90 there. 90 there with bills. 90. Fakhruddin for 90 with bills. 90 going once. Fakhruddin going twice. All right. Sold to bills for 90,000. Fakhruddin. Next player up is Karthik Madipati. Karthik M. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler, and a wicket keeper. Karthik, first wicket keeper with mules 30,000. Karthik M. 30,000 with mules. Karthik M. 30,000 with mules. 30. Going once. Any takers? 30,000 for Karthik. Any takers? Going twice. Okay, sorry. Mavericks 35. Mavericks 35 with Karthik. 40 with mules. 45 with Mavericks. 45 with Mavericks. 50. 50 with mules. Karthik 50,000 with mules. 50,000. 55,000 with Mavericks. Karthik with 55,000 mule. Sorry, Mavericks. 55. Going once. 55. Going twice. 55. Sold to Mavericks. Sold to Mavericks. All right, Hardik. Hardik Rakolia, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Hardik. From Predators. Hardik. Hardik going once with base price 30,000. Bills with 30,000 base price. Hardik with base price 30,000. Going once, going twice. Hardik, अपना गुज्जू भाई, Hardik 30,000. All right. Sold to Bills. Hardik. We are switching categories to A players. Guys, tune your antennas for A list players. List A. Umang Purohit, striking batsman, opener for UNA Lions. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Umang Purohit, 30,000. Umang, 30,000. Base price. Star Riders with 30,000 base price. 30,000 Star Riders for Umang. Bills with 35. 35 Bills for Umang. 35. Mavericks with 40. Mavericks with 40. 45 Bills. 45 Bills for Umang. 45. 45 Bills going once. 50. 55. Raja, are you? Yeah. Sorry, that was 55. 55 Bills. 55 Bills. 60 Mavericks. 65 Bills. 65 Bills. 70. 75 Bills. 75 Bills. 80. 90. 100. 110. 120. 100. 120. You have it? 120. 120. 130. 130. 130 with Umang. Mavericks 130. Challenging that 130. With Bills for 130. Umang going once. Going twice, 130. Sold to Bills for 130. Umang, congrats Umang. Okay, Mihir. Marathi Manus Zagao. Mihir Rajivrekar. Nashville Star Riders starting with 30. 30 for Mihir. 35. 35 with Mules. For Mihir. 40 challengers. 40 challengers. Challengers 40. 45 Mules. 50. Challengers 50. 50. 50 for Mihir. 55 Mules. 60 challengers. 65 Mules. 75. Sorry, 70. 75 Mules. 80. 90. 100. 110. 110. 110 with Mules for Mihir. 120. 130. 130 with Mules. 130 for Mihir. 130. Hitting it up. 130 guys. 130. Going once. 140 with Mavericks. 150 with Mules. 150 for Mihir. 150. 160. 160 with Mavericks. 170 with Mules. 170. 170 for Mihir with Mules. Going once. 180. 180 with 190 with Mules. Back to Mules. 200. 220. 220 with Mules. 220 with Mules. Mihir. Mihir turning it up for Mules. 220. 220 going once. Going twice. Nashville Star Riders with 240. 240. Late entry. Raja bringing in some reverse swing here. 240. 240 for Mihir with Star Riders. 260 there with Mules. 260. 260. 260. 260 going once with Mules. Twice. 280. 280 with Star Riders. 280 for Mihir with Star Riders going once. Going twice. Mihir with Star Riders for 280. I am ready to sell Mihir to Star Riders for 280. Player sold. Congrats Mihir. 280. Okay, KC Payasam, Krishna Chaitanya. No introduction needed. KC Chaitanya. Right-handed batsman, right arm pace bowler. 30,000 base price. KC. KC Payasam. 30. 30,000 base price. Bills with 30. 35 Spartans. 40 challengers. 40. 45 Bills. 45 Bills. 50. 50 challengers. 50. 50. 50 challengers. 50. 50 challengers. 55 Spartans. 60 challengers. 60. 60 for Casey. 65. Spartans 65. 70 challengers. 75 Spartans. 80. 90 Spartans. 100,000 challengers. 100,000. 100 for Casey. 100,000. 110 with Spartans. 110. 110 with Spartans. Going once. Mavericks coming in. 120. 130 with Spartans. 140. 150 with Spartans. 160 with Mavericks. 70 with Spartans. 80 with Mavericks. 180. 80. 80 with Mavericks. 190 with Spartans. 200,000 with Mavericks. 200,000 with Mavericks will go in increment of 20K after this. 200 with Mavericks. Going once. Nashville Star Riders with 220. Another reverse swing here from Raja. 240 Spartans. 240 Spartans. Going once with Spartans for KC Payasam. 240. 260 with Mavericks. 260 with Mavericks. 260. Going once. Going twice. 260. 280 there. 280 for KC with Spartans. 280. Going once. Going twice. All right. Spartans get KC for 280. Nice. Congrats, KC. Mukesh Kosanam. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Star Riders starting with 30,000. 35 challengers. 35 challengers. 45 challengers. 55 challengers. 65. 75. 85. Sorry, 90. 100. 110. 110 with Mavericks. 110. 110 for Mukesh with 120 now with Mules. 120. 130 with challengers. 130. 130 with challengers for Mukesh. Going once. 140 with Mules. Going once. 140. Going twice for Mukesh. 140. 150. 160 with Star Riders. 160 with Star Riders. Star Riders riding it late. 170 now with Mules. 170. Mules. 170 going once. 180 Star Riders. 180,000. Mukesh. 180 Star Riders. Going once. Going twice. 190 with Mules. 200,000 with, once again with Star Riders. 200,000. Star Riders going once. Mukesh. 200,000. Going twice. 220. 220 with Mules. 220. Mukesh turning it on here. Late. 220. Going once. Going twice. Mukesh sold for 220 with Mules. Congrats, Mukesh. All right, next player up is Samir Satarke. 35 with challengers. Instant 35 with challengers. 35 for Samir. 35 with challengers. 40 with Mavericks. Mavericks 45 with challengers. 45 for Samir with challengers. 50 with Mules. 55. 60 with challengers. 60 with challengers for Samir. 65. 70. 75. 80. 85. Sorry. 90. 90. 100,000 for Samir with challengers. 110 with Mules. 110. 120 with Mavericks. 120. 130 with Mules again. 130 for Samir. 140 with Mavericks. 140 for Samir with Mavericks. 150 with Mules. Samir, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. 150 with mules, going once. 160, Raja. 170. Star Riders back to mules. 170, 180, 190, 200,000, 220, 220 with mules. It's really going fast. 220 with mules, going once. 240, 240 for Star Riders. 240 with Samir, or for Samir with Star Riders. 240, going once. Going twice. 240. 240 for mules. Still calculating. 240. Sold to Star Riders. 240. Okay. But this is a new category. Okay. All right. We are switching category. This is B category. Our first player is Dilip Gonti. Dilip Gonti, base price 30,000. 30,000 base price for Dilip. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. 30,000 for Dilip. Going once. 30,000. 30,000 with Spartans. Dilip, 30,000 with Spartans. Going once. Going twice. Any takers? 35 with Mavericks. Dilip, 35 with Mavericks. 35 Mavericks. Dilip, going once. 40. 40 with Spartans for Dilip. Dilip, 40,000. 40. 40,000 with Dilip. Going once. Going twice. 40,000 for Dilip. Sold to Spartans. Dilip sold to Spartans for 40,000. Hey, we are going to take a break. Guys, I think we are ready for break. It's 8:24. 10 minutes. We'll be back here by 8:35. 35. 35. All right. Guys, let me take this opportunity once again to thank our title sponsors, Milky Breweries. They also generously granted this location for this event. Thank you once again, Milky Breweries. Our gold sponsors, Amrut, soon to be open a sports bar, one of its kind, with Indian cuisine. Our brand sponsors, Aita Technologies. Our brass sponsors, Munna LLC and Infotech.org. Thank you guys. Really appreciate your support here. We will be back by 8:35 in next 10 minutes. Thanks. Hey guys, time to come back. 2 more minutes. Please take your seats. 2 more minutes, guys. All the owners, team owners, back to your tables. We are starting in 2 minutes. Madan, back to the table, Madan. Let's get going, guys. It's 8:30. Come on. Bimal, back to the table, Bimal. Are all the owners back? Do we have all the owners back? Vijay, lightning call for Vijay. Lightning call for Vijay Kumar Sekar. Ranjit, how are you? Good to see you, man. So you own a team now? You can say yes. I'm not going to judge you. Owners. Do we have the owners back? Really? Okay, 5 more minutes. Looks like there is a long queue for food. 5 more minutes and we'll be starting. 5 more minutes. Do we have everyone back? Bills? I don't see Bills. Mavericks are here. Star Riders, Spartans, Challengers, Mules are on diet. Liquid diet probably. All right, crowd, settle down. Guys, take your seats. Yeah. Guys, are we back? Everyone, are we back? Okay, guys, starting in 2 more minutes. Everyone settle down. Starting with 2 more minutes. Settle down, everyone. Vijay, I'm going to do a quick recap, okay? Okay, guys, do I have your attention? Owners, raise your hand if I have your attention. Raise your placard. Okay, Challengers, Mavericks, Star Riders, Spartans, Bills and Mules. I see Bills, Mules, Mules. I have your attention. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you once again. So we have concluded our first part. It's time for a quick recap. Okay? In no particular order. I'm just going ahead with what I see on my screen. I'm going to talk about 3 main things. First thing, I'm going to talk about the remaining purse money that each team has. Second, number of players that each team has already selected out of their allocated or proposed 17 players. And very important third point, what is the max amount that they can bid for one individual player. Did I get that right? 3 things. Remaining purse money for each team, number of players they have already selected, and last but very important, the max amount they can bid for an individual player. So not in any particular order, but starting with Columbia Mad Mules. Remaining purse money is $465,000. 465 mules. They have selected 11 players out of 17. Max bid that they can go is 315. Franklin Royal Challengers have selected 8 players out of 17. 855K is their remaining purse. 615K is the max amount they can bid on an individual player. Brentwood Bills have selected 8 out of 17. 895 is their remaining purse, and 655K is the max amount they can bid. Mount Juliet Mavericks, total players 10, 900 is the remaining purse, 720K is their max amount that they can bid. Spring Hill Spartans have selected 7, have 1135 million 13, and their max bid is 865. Last but not least, Nashville Star Riders have selected 11 players, remaining purse of 560K, and their max bid is going to be 410. Any questions? We all are on the same page? Awesome. Let's start with our next player. Young chap. Ansh Parihar, right-handed batsman, left-arm pace bowler. Very passionate about cricket. Ansh Parihar. 30,000 base price. Young talent. 30,000. Going once. 30 for Ansh. Going twice. Ansh. Okay. Going unsold. Let's move on. Next player. These are all our players from category B. Tamal Das. Tamal Das, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler, 30,000 base price. Tamal. 30,000. Mules with 30,000 base price. 30. Opening for Tamal. 35 bills. 35 bills. 40 mules. 45 bills. 45 bills for Tamal. 45. 50 mules. 55 bills. 55 bills for Tamal. 55 bills. Tamal going once. 60 for mules. 60. 60 mules. Tamal. 60. 65 bills. 65 bills. 70. 70 with mules. Going once. 70 for Tamal. 70 mules. 70. 75 bills. 75 bills. Tamal going once. Going twice. Tamal sold to Bills. 75. Congrats, Bills. 75. Okay, next up. Vivek Batham. Vivek Batham. Right-handed batsman. Right arm wrist spinner. 30K. 30K opening price. Vivek Batham. 30. Going once. Any interest? Going twice for Vivek. Any interest? All right. Ready to move on. Ready to move on to next player. Vivek going unsold. Pankaj Sharma. Right-handed batsman. Right arm pace bowler from TCA. Pankaj Sharma 30,000. Base price. 30. Pankaj Sharma 30. 30,000 for Pankaj. Going once. 30,000. Pankaj Sharma. Going twice. Going twice. All right. Ready to move on. Pankaj Sharma. Pankaj Sharma. Oh. What do you want to do? 30,000. Okay, 30,000 for Pankaj Sharma, base price. 30,000 Pankaj Sharma. 35 with Mavericks. 35 Mavericks. Pankaj Sharma, 35. 35 for Pankaj Sharma with Mavericks. Going once. Bills. Okay, 35. 35. 35 for Mavericks. I got it. 35 with Mavericks going twice. Pankaj Sharma, 35. Sold to Mavericks, 35. Dinesh Vijay Kumar. I can't hear you guys. Dinesh Vijay Kumar, next up. Right-handed batsman. A right-arm orthodox bowler. I didn't know that. 30,000 for Dinesh. Dinesh. Bills, 30,000. 30,000 for Dinesh with Bills. Lot of excitement here. Bills with the base price, going once. Bills with the base price, going twice. Spartans with 35. Bring it on, boys. 35 with Spartans. 40 with Bills. Dinesh, 40. Bills. 40. 40. 45 with Spartans. 45 for Dinesh with Spartans. 45 going once. 50 there with Bills. 55 with Spartans. Spartans with 55 for Dinesh. 55 going once. 60 there with Bills. 60 for Dinesh. Double the base price. 60. Double it up. 60 going once. 60 with Bills going twice. 60. Ready to sell Dinesh to Brentwood Bills for 60,000. Player sold. Congrats, Dinesh. Party time. Vijay Pawan Kumar Chemuturi, right-handed batsman, right-arm wrist spinner. Vijay, 30,000 base price. Vijay, 30,000 Vijay. Mavericks going with base price, 30,000. Mavericks in the game. Mavericks with 30. Vijay, 30. 30. 35 with challengers. 35 for Vijay. 40 with Mavericks. 40. 45 with challengers. 45 for Vijay with challengers. 45. Going once. 50. 55. 55 with challengers for Vijay. 60. 65 with challengers. 65. Vijay. 65 with challengers. Going once. 65. Going twice. Bills coming in with 70. 75 with challengers. Back to challengers. 75 for Vijay. 75 Vijay going once. 80. 80 with Bills. 80 with Bills. Going once. 80. Going twice. 90. 90 with challengers. 90. 90 for Vijay with challengers. Going once. Going twice with challengers. 100,000 there with Bills. 100,000 with Bills. 100,000 with Bills going once. Any interest? 110 with challengers. 110 with challengers for Vijay. Good fielder. 110. Good spinner. 110 challenger going once. 120 with Bills. Vijay. 120 going once. Going twice. 130 with challengers. 130 with challengers. Vijay. 130 going once with challengers. 130 challengers twice. I'm ready to sell Vijay to challengers for 130. Player sold. 130. Sundar. I don't know this guy. Sundar Rajagopal. Sundar Rajagopal. Challenger starting with 30. Challenger starting with 30 for Sundar. What? 30. Are we sure? Guys, this should not happen again, okay? This should not happen. 30. 30 base price for Sundar. Bills. Homecoming for Sundar. Bills. 30,000. 30 going once. 30 going twice for Sundar with Bills. Bills Going with Sundar for 30,000. Player sold. Base price. Sushant. Next player up, Sushant Attada. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler from TCA. Sushant. Sushant A. Mules with 30,000. Mavericks with 35. Sushant 35 with 35. 35 for Mavericks with Sushant. 40 there with Star Riders. 45 mules. 50. 55. 60. 65 with mules. 70. Popular player. 70 with Mavericks for Sushant. 75. Mules. Mules for Sushant with 75. Going once. 75. Going twice. 75 with mules. Sushant. Player sold. 75. Sushant with mules. All right. Next up. Kishan Gottumukala. Kishan G. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Kishan G. 30,000. Star Riders, 30,000 with base price. 30,000 base price for Kishan. 30,000. Going once. Any takers? Going twice. Kishan G with Star Riders. 30,000 base price. All right. Sold to Star Riders for 30,000. Alan Francis. Next player up, guys. Alan Francis. Slow left arm orthodox. Alan Francis. 30,000. Alan Francis. Spartans with 30,000 base price. Spartans. 30,000 for Alan. Alan Francis. Right-handed batsman. Slow left arm orthodox. Spartan. 30,000. Going once. Going twice. Any takers for Alan? All right. Sold to Spartans for 30,000 base price. Congrats, Alan. Next player up from category B, Shashank Venkatesh. Left arm wrist spinner, right-handed batsman Shashank, 30,000. 30,000 base price for Shashank. Mules with base price. 30. Base price. 35 there with Mavericks. Mavericks, 40. 40 with mules. 45 with Mavericks. 50. Shashank. 50. Mules. 55. Mavericks. 60. Mules. Mules 60. 65 Mavericks. 65 Mavericks for Shashank. 65. 65 Mavericks. 65. Rajesh. You eat or you look here? 65. Going once. Yeah. Going twice. 70. 70 with Spartans. 75 for Mavericks. Shashank 75 with Mavericks. 75. Going once. Going twice. 75. And Shashank sold to Mavericks for 75. you can see yourself. Okay. Guys, pay attention. Switching to A category. A category. First up, Arnab Banik. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Arnab Banik. Star Rider starting with base price. 35 mules. 35. 35 with mules. 40. 40. 40 with Star Riders. Mules. 45. 45 mules for Arnab. 45. 50. 50 with Star Riders. 55 mules. 55 mules. Mules 55 for Arnab. Bring it on, boys. 55 mules. Going once. Mavericks coming in with 60. 65 mules. 65 going once. 70 with Star Riders. 75 with mules. 75 going once. 75 for Arnab going once. Going twice. 80 with Spartans, 90 with mules, 90 for Arnab, 100,000 for Spartans, 110 mules, 110 mules, 110 going once, going twice, 110 mules. Ready to sell to mules for 110. Player sold. Arnab with mules for 110. Karthikeyan Murugan. Pace price 30,000. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Karthikeyan Murugan. Mules with 30,000. Bills with 35. 40. Mules with 40, 45 bills. 50, 55 mules. 55, 60 bills. 65 mules. 65 mules for Karthik. 65 mules. 70 bills. 75 with mules. Bills 80. 90 with mules. 90. 90. 100,000 with bills. 110 with mules. 110 with mules for Karthik. 110 mules. Going once. 120 with bills. 130 with mules. 140 with Spartans. 150 with mules. Mules 150 for Karthik. 150. Going once. Going twice. People checking their purse. 150. 160 with bills. 160. 160 with bills for Karthik Murugan. Karthikeyan Murugan. 160 bills going once. Going twice. 170 Mavericks. Mavericks coming in late for Karthikeyan. 170 going once. Going twice. 170 Mavericks. 180 with bills. 180 with bills. 190 with Mavericks. 190 going once. Going twice. 190. Ready to sell it to Mavericks for 190. Karthikeyan Murugan. Congrats. 190. All right. Bring it on for Oj Gokhale. Oj Gokhale, Nashville Star Rider, starting with 30. 35 with Spartans. Mules 40. 45. 45 with Spartans. For Oj, 45. Spartans. 45. 45. 50. 50 with mules. 50. 50. 55 challengers. Challengers challenging with 55. 60 with mules. 65 challengers. 65. 70. 75 challengers. 80. 90 challengers. 100,000 with mules. 110 with challengers. 120, 130 challengers. 130, 140 mules. 150 challengers. 60, 170 challengers. 180, 190 challengers. 190 challengers. 190 challengers. Sorry, Mavericks. 200. 200 Mavericks. 200 Mavericks. Mavericks coming in late. Spartans. 220. 220 for Spartans. Oj Gokhale 220. No introduction needed here. 240 with Mavericks. Mavericks 240. 240. 260 with Spartans. 260 Spartans. 260. 280 for Mavericks. 280 Mavericks. 280 Mavericks. 280 Mavericks. 280 Mavericks. Going once. 300. 300 Spartans. 320 Mavericks. 320 Mavericks. Mavericks 320. Going once. 320 going twice. Nashville Star Riders coming in rate. 340. 340 Star Riders. Going once. 360. 380. Mavericks. 400 with Star Riders. 420 with Mavericks again. Back to Mavericks, 420. Oj loves this number, 420. 420. 420. Make it happen, guys. Mavericks going once. Going twice, 420. And player sold to Mavericks, 420. आज की शाम ओज के नाम 420. All right, Amit Paul Singh. Amit Paul Singh next up. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler, starting 30,000 base price. Amit Paul Singh. Amit Paul Singh. Amit Paul Singh, 30,000. Going once. Pay attention, guys. List A player. Challenger starting with 30,000. Trying to hype it up. Amit Paul, 30,000. List A player. 30,000. Going once. 35. 40 with Spartans. 45 with challengers. 45. 45 with challengers. 50. 55 with challengers. 60 with Star Riders. 65 Spartans. 70 challengers. 75 Spartans. 75. Spartans 75. Spartans 75 for Amit. Going once. 80. 80 for challengers. 80. Amit Paul. 80. 90. 90 with Spartans. 90 with Spartans. Amit Paul 90 with Spartan going once. Amit with Spartans going twice. Nashville Star Riders coming with 100,000. 100,000. Star Riders 100,000. 110 with Spartans. 110 going once. Going twice. 110. 110. Amit 120 with Star Riders. 120. Star Riders. 120. 130 for Spartans. 130 going once. 130 going twice. Star Riders. Okay, Spartans. Amit Paul Singh sold to Star Riders for 130. Sorry, Spartans. My bad. Spartans. 130. Congrats. Okay. Guys, do you want a recap of your purse? Owners. You can see it? All right. Let's get going. Okay. Just a reminder. All A players are done. Players have been retained. Players have been sold. All A players have been sold. Congratulations, guys. Okay. Starting with category B. Tegvir Gura. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace. Bowler. Tegvir. Challenger starting with base price 30,000. 30,000 challengers. 35 with mules. 35 mules. 35 mules. Bills with 40. Bills with 40 for Tegvir. 40. 40. Tegvir going once. Star Riders with 45. Star Riders 45. Going once. Going twice. 45 Tegvir. 50 with mules. 55 with Spartans. 55 with Spartans. 60 with Star Riders. 60 for Tegvir. 60,000 going once. 60,000 going twice. 65 Spartans. 65 Spartans going once. 70 with mules. 70. 70,000 with mules. 75. 75 with Spartans. 75 going once. 75. 80. 80 here for Star Riders. 80, 80. Star Riders, 80. Going once. 80 for Tegvir, going twice. 90 for Spartans. Going once. 90. Going twice for Spartans. Tegvir for Spartans. Player sold. Tegvir with Spartans for 90,000. Venkata Garimala watching Netflix. Venkata. Venkat G. Funny. Funny, sir. Starting price 30. Star Riders starting with 30. Venkata. Starting price 30,000. Star Riders having it. 30. Going once. Mavericks with 35. For Venkat. 35 Mavericks. Mavericks 35. Going once. Spartans, 40. Spartans, 40. Mule showing interest. Spartans, 40. Spartan, 40. Mavericks, 45. Mavericks, 45. Mavericks, 45. Spartans, 50. Spartans, 50 for Venki. Going once, 50. Star Riders, 55. 60. Spartans. Spartans, 60 for Venkata Garimala. 60. 60. 60 with Spartans. 65 with Mavericks. 65 with Mavericks. 70. 70 for Spartans. Spring Hill Spartans with 70. Going once. 75 for Mavericks. 80. 80 for Spartans. For Venkata Garimala. 80. 80 for Spartans. 90 for Mavericks. 90 for Mavericks. 100,000 with Spartans. Reaching triple digits here. 100,000. Going once. Going twice with Spartans. And sold to Spartans. Venkata Garimala, 100,000. Sheikh. Sheikh Salahuddin Mira Sahib. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Category B player. Sheikh. 30,000 base price. Going once. Any interest, guys? Going twice. Sheikh. And player going unsold. Let's move on. Next player. Maraz Mia. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Maraz Mia. Base price 30,000. 30,000 base price. Going once. Any interest, guys? Going twice. All right. Oh, sorry. Bills with 30,000 base price for Maraz. Bills with 30,000 base price going once. Going twice for Maraz. 30,000 base price. Ready to sell it to Brentwood Bills. Player sold. Thank you, guys. Manmohan Gussain. Right arm orthodox, right-handed batsman. 30,000 base price. Manmohan. 30,000 base price. Going once. Going twice. Mavericks with 30,000 base price. Mavericks with 30,000 base price for Manmohan. Going once. Mavericks. Going twice. Mavericks. All right. Manmohan sold to Mavericks. Base price 30,000. Avinash Srinivasan. Avinash Srinivasan. 30,000 base price. Star Riders starting with 30. 30,000. Star Riders. 30,000 Star Riders. 30,000. 35 Mavericks. 35 Mavericks. 35 Mavericks. 40. Star Riders 40. 40. 40. 40,000 with Star Riders. Avinash. 40. Going once. Going twice with Star Riders. 40. 40. 45 Mules. 50 Star Riders. 50. 50 Star Riders. Star Riders going once. 55. 60. 60. 65 Mules. 70. 70 with Star Riders. 70. 70 going once. 70 going twice. And players sold to Star Riders for 70,000. Thank you. Pritam Zatsak. Pritam Zatsak, base price 30. Pritam Zatsak, right arm pace bowler, right-handed batsman. Pritam Zatsak. 30,000. Pritam. Going once. Going twice. Pritam. Pritam Zatsak. Okay. Pritam going unsold. Ready? Oh, sorry. Mavericks with base price 30,000. Mavericks with base price 30,000 for Pritam. 30,000. Going once. Going twice. Pritham going to Mavericks for base price 30,000. Shrikant Lucky Reddy. Shrikant Lucky Reddy with base price 30,000. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Shrikant Lucky Reddy. Mules starting with base price 30,000. Mules with 30. Mules with 30 for Shrikant. Bills with 35. Challengers with 40. Challengers 40. 45 mules. 50 bills. 50 bills. Going once with bills. 55 mules. 55 mules. Going once. Mavericks coming in with 60. 60 Mavericks. For Shrikant. 60,000. Going once. Mavericks. Shrikant Lucky Reddy. 60. Going twice. 65 mules. 65 mules. 70 Mavericks. 70 Mavericks. 75 mules. 80. 80 with Mavericks. 80 with Mavericks. 80. 80 with Mavericks for Shrikant. 80. Going once. Going twice. Shrikant sold to Mavericks for 80. Congrats. Vamsi Chanchala. Vamsi Chanchala, base price 30,000. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Vamsi. Vamsi Chanchala. Going once. Any interest, guys? Vamsi. Going twice. Vamsi. Okay. Ready to move on. Vamsi going unsold. Let's move on. Veer Tomar. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Veer. Mules with 30,000 base price. 30,000. 35 bills. 40 mules. 45 bills. 50 mules. 55 bills. 60. 65. 70. 75. 80. 90. 100,000. 110. Hang on. Hang on. Let me check. 110 with bills. Yeah. 110 with bills. You're good. You're good, mules. 110. 110 with bills. Veer Tomar going once with bills. 110. Going twice. In interest. 110 with bills. Veer sold to bills for 110. Akif. Akif. 30,000 base price. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowlers. Akif. Akif Mohammed. Akif 30,000. 30,000 asking for Akif. Going once. In interest. Going twice. Akif. Going twice. Alright. Ready to move on. Akif going unsold. Akif going unsold. Dhruv Lalani. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Dhruv. Dhruv Lalani. Any takers? Dhruv. Going once. Going once. Going twice. Alright. Oh, bills. Bills with 30,000 base price for Dhruv. Dhruv Lalani. 30,000 base price for Dhruv with bills. Going once. Going twice. Dhruv going to bills for 30,000. Thank you. Pranav. Pranav Karthikeyan. Right-handed batsman, right-arm orthodox bowler. Pranav. Pranav Karthikeyan, 30,000. Pranav. Going once. Going twice. Pranav. Okay. Ready to move on. Pranav going unsold. Gopi. Gopi Lakshmanan. Gopi, 30,000 base price. Gopi. Right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Gopi going once. In interest. Going twice. Okay. Gopi going unsold. Ready to move on. Krishna Maramu. Krishna Maramu, right-handed batsman. Krishna Maramu, 30,000 base price. Krishna. Going once. Krishna Maramu. Going twice. Okay. Krishna going unsold. Ready to move on. Vineet Janpalli. Vineet. Right-handed batsman. Right-arm pace bowler. mules, 30,000 for Vineet. 30,000 mules for Vineet. Going once, 30. 30,000 base price going twice. Vineet going to mules. Player sold. Vineet for 30. Gautam Pradhan, right-handed batsman, right-handed bowler, pace bowler. Gautam Pradhan 30k. Asking 30k for Gautam Pradhan, base price. Going once, any takers. Going twice, Star Riders with base price 30k for Gautam. Star Riders 30k for Gautam. Going once, going twice. Sold to Star Riders for 30k. Ashok Atkuri. Ashok Atkuri. Right-handed batsman, right arm, pace bowler. Asking 30,000. Bills with 30,000 base price for Ashok. 35. 40 challengers. 45 bills. 45 bills for Ashok Atkuri. 50. 55 bills. Back to bills for 55. Ashok Atkuri, 55. Going once for Ashok, 55. Ashok, 55. Going twice. 60. 60 with Star Riders. 65 with bills. 70 with Star Riders. 70 Star Riders. 75 bills. 80 Star Riders. 80 Star Riders. 90. 90. 100,000 for Star Riders. 100,000. 100,000 for Ashok with Star Riders. Going once. Going twice. 110 with bills. 120 with Star Riders. 120. Going once. Going twice. Ashok sold to Star Riders for 120. Congrats, Ashok. Vijay Patil. Vijay Patil asking 30,000 base price. Vijay Patil. Slow left arm, orthodox bowler, right-handed batsman. Vijay Patil, 30,000. In interest. Going once. Going twice. All right. Ready to move on. Vijay going unsold. Nakul Tadas. Nakul Tadas. Right-handed batsman. Nakul Tadas. Any interest, guys? Nakul, 30,000. Going once. Going twice. Nakul. Okay. Nakul going unsold. Ready to move on. Tirth Dave. Tirth Dave. Right arm orthodox bowler. Tirth. Tirth Dave. 30,000. Going once. Any interest? Tirth. Going twice. Okay. Tirth going unsold. Let's keep rolling. Mohammad Washid Ali. Mohammad Washid Ali. 30,000. Right-handed batsman. Right arm pace bowler. For Mohammad Washid Ali. Going once. Challengers with base price. 30,000. Challengers with base price. 30,000 base price. Oh, you did it? Sorry, I didn't say it. 30, 35 then. Challengers, 35. You're good, 35. 40. 45. 45 with challengers for Washid. 50. 50. 50 with mules. 50 with mules. Going once. Going twice. 55 challengers. 55 challengers going once. Going twice. Challengers. 60. 60 with mules. 60 with mules. 60 with mules going once. 65 with challengers. 65 with challengers going once. Going twice. 65. Washid going to Royal Challengers for 65. Sachin Saundar. Sachin Saundar, right-handed batsman, right arm pace bowler. Sachin Saundar, asking price 30. Sachin, going once. Any interest, guys? Going twice for Sachin. Okay. Sachin going unsold. Ready to move on. Sandeep Wagh. Sandeep Wagh, right arm pace bowler, right-handed batsman. Sandeep Wagh asking 30k. Sandeep. Sandeep Wagh, 30k. Bills. Mules. 35 mules. 35 mules here. 40 bills. 40 bills, 45 mules. Sandeep Wagh with 45,000 for mules. With mules. Sandeep going once. 50. 50 with challengers. 55 with mules. 55 going once. Sandeep Wagh 55 going twice. 60, 65. 70 challengers. 70 challengers. Going once. 70 challengers. Sandeep Wagh. Spartans. Okay, 75 bills. 75 bills. They do. 75 bills. Going once. Going 80. 80 with challengers. Sandeep Wagh 80 challengers. 80 going once. Going twice. 80. Sandeep Wagh sold to Royal Challengers for 80,000. Okay, Chandu Gowda. Chandu Gowda from QCC, right-handed batsman. Chandu going once. Any interest, guys? Chandu going twice. Chandu. Okay, 30,000 base price. Chandu. 30,000 base price with challengers. Chandu with challengers. Challengers, Chandu. 30,000 going once. Going twice. Challengers have Chandu for base price. 30,000. Okay. Avanendra B. Avanendra, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Avanendra. Avanendra. 30,000 base price. Ready to move on? No interest? Avanendra going once. Twice. Okay. Avanendra going unsold. Next player, please. Marmik Patel. Marmik Patel, right-arm orthodox bowler, right-handed batsman. Marmik Patel, asking price 30, mules with 30,000. 35, 40, challengers. 45 mules. 50, challengers. Challengers. Prithvi, 50, challengers with 50. 55 mules. 60, 60 with bills. 65 mules. 70 with challengers. 75, 80, 80 with mules. 80 with mules. 80 with mules for Marmik, going once. 90 with bills. 100,000. 110 with bills. 110 with bills. 110 with bills. 120 with mules. 130 with bills. 140. 140 with mules. 140 mules. 150 with bills. 150 with bills. Marmik Patel, 150 with bills, going once. 160 with challengers. 160 with challengers. 160 with challengers. Going once. Going twice. 170. 180. 180 with challengers. For Marmik. 180 challengers. Going once. Going twice. And sold to challengers for 180. Congrats. Congrats. Marmik. Next player up, Deepak Pandey. Right-handed batsman, right-arm wrist spinner. Deepak Pandey, 30k. Base price. Deepak. Bills with base price 30k. Bills, 30k base price. 30k. Deepak. Going once with bills. Going twice. And Deepak sold to bills for 30k. Sold to bills for 30k. Pradeep HK. Right-handed batsman, right arm pace. Next player up, guys. Pradeep, any interest? Going once. Any interest? Going twice. Challengers with base price, 30. Challengers with base price, 30. Going once. Going twice. Pradeep going to challengers for 30K. Next player up, Jaideep Makadia. Jaideep Makadia, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Jaideep, any interest, guys? Base price 30K. Jaideep. Going once. Going twice. All right. Jaideep going unsold. Next player up, Lakshmi Modali. Lakshmi Modali, challenger starting with 30K. No introduction needed. 30K for Lakshmi. Lakshmi 30K. 30K Lakshmi. Challengers going once. Going twice. Challengers have Lakshmi for 30K. Challengers with Lakshmi. Next player up, Bala Kodela. Bala Kodela, right-handed batsman, 30K. Asking price 30K. Bala with Spartans with base price. For base price, Spartans, 30. Going once. Going twice. Spartans have Bala for 30K. Player sold. Next player up, Nandan Dolegowda. Nandan Dolegowda, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Nandan, going once. Any interest, guys? Going twice. Nandan. Okay. Nandan going unsold. Aditya Pawar. Aditya Pawar. Next up. Any interest, guys? Aditya. Aditya going once. Aditya going twice. Wicketkeeper batsman. Okay. Aditya going unsold. Moving on. Sujit Gori. Sujit Gori. Challenger starting with 30,000. Sujit, 30,000 with challengers. Sujit, 30,000 with challengers. I got you. 30,000. I see the excitement. 30,000 for Sujit. Going once. Going twice. Sujit stays with challengers for 30,000. Okay. Technical glitch here. Stay with me. Okay. Quick recap. Mavericks, you know you're out. Mrugesh Patel. Next player up. Mrugesh. Okay. Meanwhile, Mavericks are out. Spring Hill Spartans, you have completed, or you have 12 players out of 17. Brentwood Bills, you have 15 players. Challengers, you have 16. Mules, you have 14 players. And Star Riders have 15. Okay, next up, Jaggu Rajakonda. Jaggu Rajakonda. Any interest, guys? Going once. Jaggu with Spartans, 30K. Jaggu with Spartans, 30K. Base price. Going once. Going twice. Jaggu to Spartans for base price. Okay, ready to move on. Kartikeya Gurau. Kartikeya Gurau. Okay, Kartikeya Gurau, right-handed batsman with Bills, 30K. Kartikeya. Mules, 35. 40 with Bills. 45 with Mules. 50. 50 with Bills. 50 with Bills, 55 Mules. 60. 60. 60 with Bills. 60 with Bills. 65. 70. 70 with Bills for Kartikeya. 70. 75. 75. 80. 80 with Bills. 80. 80 with Bills. 80 with Bills. Going once. 80 for Kartikeya. 90, 100, 100 with bills, 100 with bills, going once, 110, 120 with bills, 120 with bills, 120, 120 with bills, 120 with bills, going once, going twice, Kartikeya with bills for 120. Thank you guys. Anand AR, right-handed batsman, right arm pace bowler. Anand AR. Going once, any interest? Going twice. Okay, ready to move on. Anand going unsold. Sharat Chandra Gunukuntla. Sharat Chandra. Mules starting with 30,000. Mules for Sharat. 30,000. Sharat going once. Mules. Going twice. Mules. 35. Star Riders. 40. Mules. Sharat 40 with mules. 45 with Star Riders. 50. 55 with Star Riders. 60. 65 with Star Riders. 70. 75 with Star Riders. 80. 90. 90. 100. 110. 120. 130. 140. 150. 160. 170. 180. 190. 190. 190 with Star Raiders. 190 for Sharad with Star Raiders. Going once. Going twice. Sharad sold to Star Raiders for 190. Ahmad Zair Khan Muhammad. Ahmad Zair Khan. Right arm pace bowler, right-handed batsman. Ahmad Zair Khan. Going once. Mules with base price 30. Mules for Ahmad Zair Khan. 30,000. Going once. Going twice. Mules. And Ahmad Zair Khan sold to Mules for base price 30,000. Rhythm Ori. Rhythm Ori. Bring it on, boys. Rhythm. Base price 30,000 for Rhythm. Right-handed batsman. Right arm pace bowler. Rhythm. Going once. Going twice. Rhythm. Okay. Rhythm going unsold. Ready to move on. Anandmay Wasnik. Anandmay Wasnik. Right-handed batsman. Sorry. Left-handed batsman. Left arm pace bowler. Anandmay. 30,000 base price. Anandmay Wasnik. Young chap. Spartans starting with base price 30,000. Spartans 30,000. Anandmay 30,000 with Spartans going once. Going twice. Anandmay with Spartans for 30,000. Congrats Anandmay. Ravi Prasad Uppada. Ravi Prasad 30,000 base price. Right-handed batsman, right arm pace bowler. Ravi Prasad going once. Any interest? Going twice. Ravi Prasad going unsold. Thank you. Ready to move on. Khudawan Syed. Khudawan Syed going once. Going twice. Mules with 30,000. Mules with 30,000 for Khudawan. Going once. Going twice. Khudawan with mules for 30,000. Khudawan to mules. Mules 30,000 base price. All right, next player up. Sudhir Sharon. Sudhir Sharon. Sudhir Sharon. Base price 30,000. Any interest? Going once. Going twice. Sudhir. Left arm pace, left arm batsman. Left-handed batsman. Okay. Ready to move on. Technical glitch here, guys. Stay with me. Stay with me. Okay, getting ready for next player. Siddesh Bapat, wicketkeeper, batsman, right-handed batsman. Any interest, guys? Siddesh Bapat. Spartans with 30,000, 35 star riders. 40 Spartans. Siddesh Bapat with Spartans. 45. 50 with Spartans. 55 star riders. 60. 60 with Spartans. 65 star riders. 65 star riders. Star riders 65 for Siddesh Bapat. 70 Spartans. 75. 80. 90 with star riders. 100,000. 110. 120 with Spartans. 120 with Spartans. Okay, Siddesh Bapat going with Spartans for 1, 2, 0. 120. Congrats, Siddesh. Next player up. Shankar. Shankar from Atlanta. Shankar, right-handed batsman, right-arm orthodox bowlers. Nashville Star Riders starting with 30. Mules with 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. With mules. Shankar 130 with mules. Shankar sold to mules for 130. Congrats, Shankar. Awesome. We have 3 teams now remaining, 4 remaining. Sam Dharma. Sam Dharma going once. Sam Dharma, right-handed batsman. Sam Dharma going once. Any interest? Going twice. Okay. Sam going unsold. Ready to move on. Next player coming up on your screen. Krish Patel. I don't know who this boy is, but Krish Patel. Right-handed batsman. Krish. Going once. Going twice. Krish Patel. Going unsold. Ready to move on. Next player up. Siva. Siva T. Thiram Dasu. Siva T. Right-handed batsman. Going once. With Spartans. 30,000 base price Siva. Shiva. 30,000 base price with Spartan. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Spartans for base price. Shiva. Sagar Bhutada. Sagar Bhutada, right-handed batsman. Sagar, 30,000 with bills. Base price, 30. Sagar going with bills once, twice. Sagar with bills for 30. Sagar with bills for 30. Bharatvajan Raghavan. Bharatvajan Raghavan going once. Any interest? Going twice. Bharatvajan. Okay, ready to move on. Bills are out of the context now. Abhijit Bapat. I don't know who this guy is. Abhijit Bapat. Any takers? Come on, guys. Base price 30K. Not in my control. Going once. Going twice. 30K base price. I'm not ready to move on. All right. Going unsold. Next up. Sai Kiran Akireddy. Sai Kiran Akireddy. Going once. Going twice. All right. Ready to move on. Sai Kiran going unsold. Sai Kiran going unsold. Next up. Bapi Raju Rudra Raju. Bapi Raju. Base price, any takers? Okay, how many teams do we have? Nashville Star Riders with base price. We have Star Riders, we have Challengers, and we have Spartans. One player left each. Okay, ready to move on from Bapiraju. Next player up. Oh, sorry, Star Riders, 30,000. Sold to Star Riders, 30,000. My bad. Bapiraju. With Star Riders for 30,000. Gautam Nagendra. Gautam Nagendra, right-handed batsman, right-arm pace bowler. Gautam. Any takers? Gautam. We have Spartans and Challengers. Only two teams. Spartans, Challengers. Only two teams for Gautam. Okay, ready to move on. Okay, okay, guys, hear me out. Challengers, Spartans, all category B players are done unless you want to go back and bring a player. Okay. Ashit Raj. Ashit Raj. Challengers. 30,000 base price. Ashit. 30,000 base price for Ashit. Going once. Going twice. Okay. Ashit sold to Challengers for 30. Spartans. Spartans. Player request. Do you want to request any player? Because you are the last team now. Who? Rajnikant Ranga. Player request from Spartans for Rajnikant. What? Okay, Rajni Ranga. I have to ask the organizers. Stay with me. Okay. Costliest player for tonight, Rajani Ranga, 500K. Costliest player. Guys, thank you so much. That concludes our auction for TNPL. Really appreciate your support. Once again, I would like to thank our venue sponsors, our title sponsors, Milk Creek Brewery, gold sponsors, Amrut, bronze sponsors, Ayita Technologies, and brass sponsors, Munna LLC and Infotech.org. Couldn't do without you guys. Also, I would like to thank all the owners of Nashville Star Riders. What is that? Oh, I would like to also thank Dreamscape for all the decor. This is awesome venue and awesome decoration. Thank you guys, much appreciated. And you guys have a wonderful night tonight. Thank you so much.